Hi, I'm Sam Nordberg. Welcome to episode 5 of Create the Ultimate Membership Site, and today we're going to talk about the community. I had a great quote once and I can't for the life of me remember who told me, but it goes like this: they come for the content and they stay for the community. Now, I think that's great because often that's the case. People are drawn to your stuff based on your videos, based on your blogs, based on the stuff that you know how to do. And especially if they've had a taster of your free content, then they're going to come for the content. But the truth is that normally people could smash through that content fairly quickly. So if they really wanted, they could sit at the computer for the entire day and work through all of your videos. If your site allows for it, they could download those videos, content, and theoretically they could just leave. The truth is, though, that while they come in for the content, they stay for the community. So that's the support that you offer them, and that's the support they get from other people, the other people who are already in the membership site. That's the thing that's going to keep someone there. It's the ongoing conversation, it's the support, it's the answers to their questions, it's the feeling of belonging somewhere with someone or with other people. So really, when you're building a membership site, it's not just about the content, it's about the community. What that means is you need to look at a way to provide that community feeling and to stay in contact with your audience on a regular basis. So one of the easiest ways to do this is people normally have some sort of support group that goes alongside their membership site. Now, you don't have to have this, but I strongly suggest that you need somewhere where people can access at least a Q&A or somewhere where they can get additional help if they need it. That might be a tech support line. But a support group might be a private Facebook group, might be a private LinkedIn group, or it might be a forum on your website. The location of that support group depends on where your audience hangs out most often. If you think they're going to be spending a lot of time on your website, then a forum there is not such a bad idea. However, that is bad sometimes, or it's not bad, but it's difficult sometimes to try and get people to break their habits and spend a lot of time on your website. Might be why something like a private Facebook group is a good option. If your audience is already spending a hell of a lot of time there, then they're going to get their notifications there, they're going to be there on a regular basis to see your posts. Not such a bad idea. If you have a more professional audience, then perhaps a LinkedIn group is a better idea than a Facebook group. It's something they might be able to access during the day, at work, and somewhere where they feel safer hanging out than perhaps Facebook, which they see as more social, and LinkedIn being more work-based. So think about the group. The other thing you're going to think about here is how often you're going to stay in touch. So you need to make sure they feel loved and wanted, and that's often going to require you staying in touch with them. Now, that can be things like live Q&A calls or being available to answer their questions, but it's also things like your email. I want you really to think about your email service provider here and make sure that you've got one that allows you to stay in contact with your members on a regular basis. You might be sending regular newsletters or wrap-ups telling about the content that went in or what's happened in the group recently. You might be sending them announcements when new content goes in. You might just be sending them warm, fuzzy emails to let them know that they are loved and it's all okay and they're still a member. Whatever you want to send is completely up to you and your content, but you do need to stay in contact on a regular basis, especially if you're taking a recurring fee. As you can imagine, if you're a member and money comes out of your account every month, but you haven't heard from anyone for like 3 months, you're going to start to feel a little bit like you're not loved. Start to feel a little bit unwanted. And that's not what you want for your audience. So you want to make sure that they really do feel like somebody cares about them. And that means staying in contact on a regular basis. I'm not just talking about newsletter blasts here, I'm talking about some personalized content too. It's often worth going out to your list of members and picking 1 or 2 and just dropping them a personal email. Yes, a real life, in-time personal email and going, hey, how are you going today? What's going on? You know what? They will value that more than the weekly email that comes out with the wrap-up. It will look like you actually care, which hopefully you actually do. So remember, they might come for the content, but they stay for the community, and you really need to consider how you're going to build that community value. Jump in the comment section down below and let me know, how do you build community for your people and how will you make sure that they feel loved all the way through? That's it for now, but as always, I will see you in the next video.